Hello! Good to see you all. Where we left off with Ghost Trick. If you weren't here before for Ghost Trick, just a recap on the story so far. Our main character, who is not pictured here, is a guy with big spiky blonde hair, and is dead. We are dead. We died in the first scene of the game. Or before the first scene of the game, I think, technically. And, this lady right here, we used a bunch of ghost magic to save her life, and then she died anyway, and then we saved her again, and then she died again. So we're gonna try and clean up the mess again, but I'm hoping she kind of, figures out the whole dying situation at some point. So yeah, let's get into Ghost Trick. So when she says this is the third time after all here, that's the third time that she's died in the one night. It is scary what a girl can get used to. True. Now, she is also a detective who's trying to solve a mystery that we don't really know anything about. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? This is our main character. Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So what happened this time? Who shot you? I don't know. What? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? True, so our main character has lost their memory as well. I guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Oh, Natalie says, oh, we bet we know who shot her. It was the gun. True. Looks like it's time to go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Okay, so we rewind time, and now we get to... I think what's going to happen is what's been happening is we're going to see the whole scene play out, and then we're going to get to start back from the beginning and try and change things. So she's down here in the basement. There's this suspicious guy with the duck on his head. I don't know what his deal is, but his deal is. How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe. Comes over here. She gets shocked and hides in the machine. Okay. So this is a scene that we're gonna have to, figure out ways to interrupt in a minute. Makes a call. The cop up here gets hung up on. There's so much happening here. What the heck is this? So she sneaks in here. Now what's going on in here? I have no idea. Why is there a package hanging from... Oh my god. What is all of this? That's so stupid. That's the truth behind our locked room murder? Are you for real, lady? Can you... So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Natalie says, we used to make stuff like that when we were 5, except without the gun. That's good to hear. Murder machine? When I came to in the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? That old pigeon guy must have made it. But why? What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the beginning of that scene and attempt to change things. So I am here, and I can freeze time, and I'm this little ghost. And I can move around, but I have a very small radius that I can move to. So I can't actually get to anything right now, because that's as far as I can go. So I'm going to have to wait for things to, like, move around and adjust in real time. Well, I have a thought bubble first. You know what, Sissel? Sissel is our character's name. She said it. She said it in Japanese. I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others. Why is that? You know, because the murderer is mechanical. She has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures, but I can manipulate this machine. Now I gotta figure out how to stop it. When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine is set in motion, apparently. Looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this Rube Goldberg machine. Okay. Okay, I still can't go anywhere yet. Still too far. Okay, so that's the same lines as before. So he's now gonna walk over here and we can hitch a ride in this lantern. Can we get out there? I think we will be able to get out there. Yep, right here. We can hop out. So he snuffs out the lamp. And she's gonna hide. I'm in the phone. We can listen to who this guy calls, if that's helpful at all. How did you manage to cram yourself in that tiny elevator? I always like small, cramped places. Whenever I see a little hole or crevice, I always feel like crawling in. The place I feel most at home is the space between my bed and the wall. Yeah, guess I can understand that. Oh my god! Ah, we're birds of a feather. We should get together and talk about it sometime. Maybe not when we're both dead. So he's not carrying anything up the stairs, so we can't follow him. Now the phone rings. Everybody slides down banisters in this game. Let's see who he talks to. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone. Okay, so I have the option of going to the other side of the line. Let's try it. Yo, what's up, Senator Bus? You could also just, like, move. Yeah. Maybe don't stand right in the... Okay, so now we're here, and this is more familiar territory. I can swivel this lamp. It still doesn't let me get down here. I think I'm gonna have to get down... Yeah, to the... Okay, so that happens. What does that do? What if I turn on the lamp? So he then sits down. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynn is the name of that other character who died. Sweet, cute Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then the old man with the dirty blue dove on his head completely ignored me. All I wanted was for somebody to give me a kind word. Instead, what did I get? Scalding steam from the kettle! You want to give him a kind word, Miss Bright as the Sun? Let's see. Chin up, you're just having a bad day. That's not a whole heck of a lot better than a scalding burn. I'd like to see you do better. True. We could have prevented that burn, potentially. Now, when we're in these timed sections, we can't freely go through the phone lines unless someone is actively making a call. So we might be stuck, actually. Right, because this thing is over there, so we can't really... We could have prevented that. He's not carrying anything, though. The murder machine has started. Okay, I think we've hecked up for this round. Yeah. So let's go back to the beginning. Burn his butt early. Maybe. But we could also prevent him from burning his butt entirely, which would get us on a different track. Oh, there's a little check mark saying we've already looked at that dialogue. That's nice. I like that. So this guy is coming over. We hop to the lamp. It's during the flip. Yeah, there we go. And we can get out here. So I think we do hop through the phone here. I think that was actually correct, but I actually am able to interact with the water boiler, which can, which could change the path a little bit. So I'm gonna go there. And then he hangs up. We're back to trick time. We can hop over here and close spout lids. Here's an action that we didn't take. Now he doesn't get scaldiness. And now he's depressed, but over there. The kettle nearly scared me to death. That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warn him with the whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. Okay, fate changed. This is basically a checkpoint. So now he's over here, and I'm still in the kettle. So now I can get down into this room. There's a motor here, which I don't have any action with. I can come down here. I also don't have any action with the ball. But once the machine starts going, things might move and open up for me. I still can't reach anything, so I'm gonna have to wait until probably... Yeah, I got it. If the whole thing plays out, the gun on the wall will go off. Before that happens, it's up to me to use my ghost tricks! Roll credits. Yeah. Oh! The ball fell! Okay. There's a random-ass trap door in the floor. I can open it. There's a balance toy, and I have an examine action on that. I can move the hoist. What happens when I open the toolbox? That starts another Rube Goldberg machine. No! Yes! Alright. That is very silly. But we did it. What just happened? Looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again. Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Cecile? I promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. Fate averted. What could this room be all about? I can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end, they were party poppers, weren't they? Yo, what's up, Mr. Games All Day? Good to see you. I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. Party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Alright. Now things are going to happen. I have the best chat rules on Twitch? Heck yeah. I don't remember what they are. I haven't looked at them in quite a long time. Cecile, are you there? Lynn is talking to me? But she's alive, and I'm dead. Okay. No right-wing or centrist nonsense? Heck yeah. Major shoutouts to Mr. Games All Day. Or Mr. All Games All Day. There we go. Go check out their stream. They're also running 9MMC this year, as far as I can tell. Which is fun. Alright. If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl whether you talk to yourself or not. Hey! What can I do here? Oh, I can talk to her. You are here, I knew it. I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. Mood. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech. Did I say anything? There, that tone. It's that tone of yours that makes me... Swear to God. Mr. All Games All Day says, how are you enjoying Ghost Trick? It's really fun. It's, I've never played anything like this. I never did, like, Ace Attorney or any of that stuff. And it's a fun little game style. The music is incredible. And all the characters just really pop out of the screen. Like, there's so much personality. The animations are really good, too. So, did you have something in particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case! And I'm doing it alone. A murder case all by yourself? Yes, well that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case. Some big mystery. I firmly believe that. Anyway, I finally have my memory back, and I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case. But if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. You're not even going to tell a dead guy about the case? Come on. Lynn is my only lead. I would like to ask her about a few things. Okay, so we get a little dialogue time. Let's talk about who shot me. You haven't played Ghost Trick yet. It is really cool. You have your life and your memory back now. Let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear? I met with you tonight. And then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. I'm pretty sure you were shot. Maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit. I'm sorry, I wish I could be of more help. Girl who's only ever played Disco Elysium. I'm getting Disco Elysium vibes from this. No one's gonna get that. That joke is for like 2 people, and I don't know if they're in chat right now. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Well, that's good. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me, so why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla all right? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend, Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my. What in the world is going on? Why would anyone want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? Yeah, these guys. I saw them, the people who were calling you their target. So I'm a suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say when it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me and my powers? I'm sorry, I can't cooperate with you. Yes, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right, you called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly tonight at the junkyard. And you fell for it? Even given how fishy it sounds? You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know? But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. Hey, that's right, you said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? Ah, come on, lady! We've saved your life 3 times! Alright. Westcrafter guy says, Janine, can you tell me to stop procrastinating and do this thing I need to do? And also, can you tell me to stop being perfectionist about it? Stop procrastinating and stop being perfectionist. It is what it is. Share your art with the world. It'll be good. It'll be fine. So what are you going to do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Oh yeah, what was it? The chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? What about you, Cecile? What are you going to do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave... I just realized you and I are in the same boat. Come on! We're gonna sneak into a prison. That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. I want you to find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Okay, so this is probably the person who is falsely imprisoned for the crime that she's investigating. Alright. D99 is the thing. Okay, see you later! But don't die again if you can help it. Please. Is she immediately going to get shot again? Okay. Good. Alright. So, I think as soon as we can get to a phone, we can go through the phone lines to get there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna save, we're gonna continue playing, and I like to pair, the in-game saves with save states, because I've had some bad experiences with in-game saves getting lost. Alright, lost memories of self, a forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective join forces to find out the truth behind them both. Madeline says, what are the odds she will go to investigate something and not get shot? Slim. Slim, probably. The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out. Yeah, we got it. Why should I care? I don't have a schedule tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Right, so according to the lore, we are going to disappear at the end of the day. It's already evening. Forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir? You're bright as the sun, Lynn probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Right, okay, so we gotta take care of the assignment and then go to the chicken kitchen. So let's get into the telephone, which is our sort of fast travel system here. This was the prison, if I remember right. Idea, just call someone a time zone over and you extend your day up to 47 hours. Rude. How are the preparations coming? I think they're taking care of them right now. Man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was just me being sarcastic. Just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours and then it's time. I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll get back to my work as well. Yeah, thank you for the reminder! Alright. Let's take a look at here. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 different memos we can let loose. Let's see what happens. That one goes over to the other guy. Hey, Bailey. This guy's Bailey, I guess. Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection, prisoner C74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I'd better prepare. Prisoner C74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know? About the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro... who... what? C74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. Yo! Based! Absolute legend. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. Why the heck did he do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked too. What are your demands, they asked. And? The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice, that's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, He torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It is a complete mystery. Why don't they just ask C-74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Ah! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? Okay, well, we got thrown back to this side. So this is our only remaining action. Hey, Bailey. Okay, I can now go over here. There's the emergency switch. There's a goblet. He's drinking on the job, eh? What's the matter? You can't even pin up memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C-38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier. C-38, eh? What did that punk do anyway? You never heard the story about the secret rendezvous case? What? C-38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? Was it a murder or something? In a way, it was even worse than the murder, because it had to do with national secrets. National secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous, but the lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. How is that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets! Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. Oh, that's a neat strat. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. Alright. So C-38 and C-78, I think. Okay, however, we did escape that spot. So we're now over here, and we can flip the emergency switch. Just the kind of excitement I need to wake me up. Well, I told you, it's only for emergencies. Don't play with it. I told you it wasn't me. You know, I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I just don't know which is my real job, going on rounds or building houses out of cards. Alright. That being said, now that that's done, I can get up here. How do I get out of here? I can't do anything with the bazooka. I'd really like to get to the top right TV, but it's just out of reach here. Both of these are. Maybe something's gonna move if I wait. Oh, he's gonna build a house of cards. Doesn't seem to be doing much. My only remaining action... Oh, I can let loose another memo. I don't get control here, though. And we have to watch another thing. Yeah, that just leaves us down here. What if I hit the switch while that's going on? No. D99! Okay. He shot his wife, right? Right in front of the family member. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that of all people? The motive, everything, is all a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently, this case is a matter of national secrecy. Oh my god. It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his. He has a beard. Cool. You gonna let me out of here? It's time. Okay, I need to get over there. I am locked out of all of my abilities. Oh, he finally got the wine glass on top of the house of cards. Okay. Thank God. We can get out of here now. There's a button there we can press. That will open the door. And we want to be on the door handle to ride it out. Now we can get in the guitar, and I think... Let's examine the guitar. So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Peace out. No! I want to trace the call! Hey, guard man, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now, let's go. No lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. Am I in the keys? No, I'm in the guitar. So finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. Okay. Oh, it's a bad break. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom and get a snackety snack. See you all in a sec. Alright. This guy has a whole studio set up in the prison cell. This is a very strange cell indeed. Damn. I don't think I could take another second in this stinking... But you got a whole record studio here. Record an album. Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hopefully this one will finally do it. Oh, this is gonna be a prison break. Come on, sausage head. Okay, just getting a lay of the land. Prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. D99 has a beard. And also, this is clearly the rock star one. Oh, we can play a drum. There's a bunk. We can't do anything with the bunk. We can get it back into the guitar, though, and he's gonna walk around the room. There's a couple of notes. This is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost, too. I can't read! Oh, no! I can see there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. One of the, side effects of being dead, I guess. If I can't read Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? You just finished talking to me! Why? I don't have to worry about her killing me, for sure. We got the toilet. We can actually get into the next room. And there's a telephone. It doesn't call outside the prison. Okay. It's a little bit of a checkpoint system. There's an emergency button. What do these notes do? Okay, so we got a 0 and an X. In Japanese culture, these tend to mean yes and no. All right, let's go out of the cell for a second. Can we make it? We can make it to the bunk here. This cell is empty. What does the emergency button do? What's the worst that could happen? An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. So here comes the guys. Can I hitch a ride? Oh, it's the track! I think, actually, the second chord is augmented as well. Which is interesting. And then we're here. Because that guitar in the background is doing this. Which is the sort of nice funk notes in this key center of B, which is 6 to flat 7. It's very funky. That being said, I don't really know what that did for us. We can hit the drum. Alright, what can this... That only goes back to the guard room. Alright, this guy's having another reaction. And striking that pose. What do you think of my quirky behavior? Surprised? You seemed bored, so I thought I'd wake you up. You can call that my gotcha move. What do you think? If a normal person pulled a move like that, sure, I might be startled. This is you we're talking about. Oh. Okay. Madeline, I think you're neat too. How can you be so insensitive? I was only trying to open up communication between us. I thought... Do your work, Bailey. What a team. Okay. That being said, I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. So let's go to the internal extension to the back to the upper row cells. I was hoping that emergency button would do something for me, but if it did, I didn't see it. Hit the emergency button again? Try hitting the emergency button and then seeing what happens in the right cell. Well, evidently not much. The guys show up, but it doesn't let me get to the lower block. Now, I think they tried to give me a hint in terms of, like, there was something flowing underneath. Oh. What? What was that? Could I have... Yeah. Oh, I just got flushed down the toilet. Okay, I solved that by accident. Okay. I've now rung this bell. And this person just got out of bed. This is not the person I'm looking for. They're passing notes through the sewers. Okay. By the looks of him, that must be the curry lover from the police department siege case. Where did it go? But I can't read. Yeah. Try the bell. That'll get him to come back. He's carrying a spoon. And he tosses me over there. Now I can get here. Same thing here. Doesn't call outside, but I can now go back into the other place. There's also an emergency button here, but I'll wait a second on that. It's the beard person. This is the last cell in this area, so that means this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. Yeah, we're doing a little flashback. What in the world really happened? Why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. There's only one objective. That's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. We could talk to them. Maybe? Alright, we're gonna open the picture frame. Wonder if these are his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black paint. Okay. Newspaper article? Can't read it. It's probably about D99's case. Work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboards of the other prisoners. This board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Okay. I can't talk to the guy. I think I can only talk to people who have died and been resurrected. Not being able to read, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read, even if one can't read. Prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow is blank. I better get that important information to Lynn as fast as I can. Okay, but hang on. Yeah, I can't go anywhere else here. Okay. So I guess that's what's happening. We're closing the picture frame here. D99 dinner! Oh, something's happening. Quite a feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99? I know it's kind of pointless to ask now. Just the same, I wanted to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken. It's probably been forgotten by everybody. Myself included. Detective Jowd. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. It's me! What the fuck? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure, sorry to bother you. Dun dun dun. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. I have to go see Lynn fast, and not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. Okay, I do have a few more movement options. I can open the wastebasket. There's the blackboard again. That being said, I think what we're doing is we're just getting out of here. I know. Alright, so we're going here. We're going to the guard room. This is headquarters. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer, then? 1 more hour, sir. I see. Carry on, then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you. Amazing. Evening. Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella, fine, sir. You got another little call tonight, didn't you? From my baby. From Lynn? Yeah. Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up, and I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yes, sir. Carry on, then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Alright. Let's go. But first we have to... Yeah. Maybe I should just go to Chicken Kitchen. Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her, too. Inspector Cabanella? What would the Special Investigation Unit want with Lynn? I don't know. I guess something happened we don't know about. Tonight of all nights. Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight, too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, good friends? Ooh. You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him? He's the head of Special Investigation. He's a very busy man. Oh, what's wrong? Jowd is my hero, you know? I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me! Rotting away in a place like this, and I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life? True! Then I quit the police department and got myself a steady job. Oh, this new side of you is kind of endearing. Oh? Are we shipping it? Are we shipping it, you guys? Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know? Alright. Let's dial out of here to an external line. And let's go to the Chicken Kitchen. I think that's what there is to do next. Man, I want some chicken. The Chicken Kitchen. This is where that little lady and Lynn are supposed to meet, but they ain't here. This telephone looking a little sus. Okay, so we are getting sent back to the new number we just got. Okay. Inspector Cabanella. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, Inspector Cabanella? We were just a little too late. So close, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, eh? No question about it? She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way! Wait, what info? Alright. I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Right, I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet... What are you doing? After seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her. Evidence... Nothing like it, baby. Why a murder case now on such an important night? I am doing this exact thing with my feet right now. Amazing. Murder case now. Murder case now. The very reason that it is such an important night. Alright, let's move around as we can. Ah! Oh, I can raise the antenna. What do I got? What do I got? Alright, so we're trying to get to the evidence. We can lower the screen. There's the evidence. The remote control. The junkyard where I died had a security camera. It captured the moment of my death perfectly. What the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Alright, here we are. Some static. Leaning up against the thing. She pulls out a gun. She misses. And then she hits. Yo, what? I saw myself shot right before my own eyes, by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. That's why she can't trust us. One thing sticks with me, though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanella. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. By the way, Inspector Cabanella, there's something on that tape that troubles me. What's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had a look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but... the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. He's right, that is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. There I am, down on the lower level. Is it a look-alike? I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. Okay. Kitty! Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. Furry feline messed up our crime scene. And the little cat culprit vanished into the night. Looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot. I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. She's at Point X and not at Chicken Kitchen. You see my baby over there, do you? Fuck this track. Amazing. I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Detective! Get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir, I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? Took the Special Investigating Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps. Then they all died. What happened? Detective, come in. Now what? What happened this time? This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Ah, now we're gonna get to go to Point X. Through the telephone. Bop. We gotta go in a little bit of a circle here. I got delayed slightly. Should now just be able to... we gotta lower the antenna as well. Bop. Alright, we're in the phone line. That's Chicken Kitchen! Point X is Chicken Kitchen? What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like. For our poor, hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me. This is the Chicken Kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask. More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait! Oh. That looked like a corpse on the ground. We're gonna have to save somebody else's life. Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. That something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Thanks for the tea, Chef. Chief, I'll be on my way. I'm sure they're just napping. What's up, cat robot? Is or is not Point X Chicken Kitchen? That's... I have a responsibility, and I'm going to see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must then. Alright, bye, Cabanella. Okay. Lynn, my only lead, and my partner, shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. Chicken Kitchen! The Point X the police have surrounded. And the place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved in by this time when I find her there? The plot thickens! Okay, we're at a save point. We're gonna save, continue playing, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a save state as well on the chapter screen. So this is gonna be chapter 7. Alright. I just can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. When I got here, I found the place in ruins. Ooh. That's a giant chicken. Whoa, what in the world happened here? Okay, so they're... Oh, the heavens! What do I do? If I had only known something like this would happen. I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she'd had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. It doesn't look like the waitress is dead. Oh, okay. This person looks dead, though. Alright. That is a corpse. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. Okay, so we're gonna have to save the van driver. So let's roll the tire. Oh, there's another corpse here. Is that Lynn again? God dang it, she died again! Come on, lady! Come on! Look at me, I'm dead. What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know? Well, and how'd it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Amy says she needs to go sit in a reinforced steel box for a few weeks. Okay, let's swap info then. Let's start with D99's work schedule. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in their cell. The thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank? Blank, no! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed! Executed? On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, was it? While I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at that junkyard where I got shot. Security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. Damn. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before, you were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree, that wouldn't make sense if it was before. What if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. America moment, true. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all of my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something. I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Well, I don't know that either, lady. I'm dead. I guess we both are. Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. Amnesia ghost problems. Yeah, relatable. He would never. Detective Jad would never do anything like that. The death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it. Like in this case. The prisoner wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd. He must be connected to me in some way, too. Well, there was the painting. He obviously knows me. Alright, Point X. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say because of you. God damn it. Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. Had a place and time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So what are you gonna do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. You gonna get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Have I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? I wanna know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. I'd like to know who those guys are, too. True. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. To do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet. I won't say I'm sorry, either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. What a way to go, man. Alright, it's time. So first we're going to watch the scene play out, and then we're going to get a chance to take actions to alter it. So first, we just get movie time. She is at the chicken kitchen, sitting at a table. The note said, Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. Wondered who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. Pointy-haired man being our main character. What's this? Dunno. This is a waitress with skates. Some folks upstairs at the bar, getting some chicken. I want to make some chicken tonight. That sounds really good. I think we have some in the fridge. Where's my chicken? Aha! Can I eat that thing? And then the giant chicken statue falls on her head. Lynn, you fucking disaster. I swear to God. Last time was a whole Rube Goldberg machine. Amy says, this is some Final Destination shit. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? Next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it. The detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. That speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay. Death doesn't like to be cheated. Kipo. Okay, so she is being like, where's my chicken? I'm here, which is the spot where she died in. There's a menu board. I can get over here. There's a bell I can ring. There's a sign holder. Let's look at the sign. Oh, right. We can't read. Now I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. Apparently? What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here? Okay. So here comes the waitress on her roller skates with her chicken hat. So this is already a little bit different than what happened before. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on. This is your 3rd glass. Oh, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. However, we can hitch a ride in the water pitcher. Alright, so now we over here. We can be in the cart. And that's gonna take us upstairs. I'm really trying to get into the van. Or at least outside, maybe. Alright, let's look at the trunk. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious. And red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Can't get to either of those things. Let's go back to the cart. I don't know if there's a whole lot I could have done there. Now, where does she go? Ah, she leaves both the pitcher and the cart here. I think we're soft-locked now. I think we are stranded. Uh-oh, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Looks like we might be stuck here. Still one possibility. If you're counting on the past me, you better not. Huh? I didn't ask for any more water after this. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Doomed timeline. So the only thing we can do, I think the beginning has to... where's Camilla? So I think we have to start here. There doesn't really seem to be any other option. We're gonna skip the dialogue because we just saw it. I can't pause time while she's roller skating. What if I stay down here? That's worse. Does something happen here? Oh. We're in the same situation again now. Dang it. Okay, so it had to have been something upstairs. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, it is also ad time. So I'm going to take a slight break. Leave this nice music on for y'all. And yeah, I will be right back. All right. So we're back at the beginning of this encounter. And I think we still have to do this. And there's something upstairs that we must have missed. I don't have any actions I can take with the picture. Okay, so I do have to go with the cart. I do have to transfer the cart, because the cart goes upstairs. Okay. So what have I got in here? There's just this. And I really cannot make it to either of these things. I have no actions. She moves over. She lifts the chicken up, but the chicken isn't one of my nodes. Does any of that move? Oh, wait, no, I need to stay up here. Okay, I just figured it out. I just need to stay on the trunk, and then something's gonna happen upstairs. Yeah. Hang on. Okay, you go here. Ring the bell 3 times. Okay, let's roller skate over to the right. Now we go to the cart. Now we're gonna stay in the damn trunk until after she leaves. Alright. I don't know why that was so complicated. Okay, so let's listen to this conversation. So what do you think? My dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast? And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. We've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. As long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do they know about the cases at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang national anthem... The guy who sang national secrets, the man who held siege to Metro Police. Those cases are classified information. I've heard about both of those cases, and recently, too. Okay. Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us? I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get the feeling that somebody's eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. Aha. Could she sense us? That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. What if we kissed across the bridge of poultry in the land of love? I don't get to move here. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What? With her sixth sense? Ha. You know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell. Alright, we got a checkpoint. We've been left behind. We better shake a leg or we're gonna miss what they're saying. It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg not having legs and all. That's an awkward translation of a Japanese idiom, I'm sure. Alright, so now I have access to this stuff. Because he put a glass down. Oops. Right. I mean, I guess we ring the bell 3 times. Oh, we only rang it once this time. She's not carrying anything that we can get on, though. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there, and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Aw, that's so sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? She has a surprisingly short career with this place. The trunk is locked. Do I have any actions I can... I'm locked during that time. So instead of listening to the dialogue, what if during this time we did the thing? Does that change anything? Yes, she notices. Oh, you just broke that glass, just like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Hey, doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know? Uh-huh. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Okay. So... You did all that and then you stranded me up here. Can I can't dispense this anymore. Oh. Oh, the glass was... Wait, wasn't she gonna bring the... Aha! The guy comes back over. Of all the things to forget, it would have been pretty if I forgot this. Okay, so now we are in the trunk that he is dragging over. The animations are so good. Here we are, finally. I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. They owe us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Checkpoint. Okay. My only action is to swing the vase. I can also wait. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. That's okay, that's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now where were we? Alright, who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. Hmm? But aren't we alone now, Beauty? Huh? Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. And then she lights the chicken on fire. And then everybody dies. What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds. But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. Okay. What do we got? The vase. Right, so we can swing the light. Not quite enough to... There's a timing thing happening. There we go. That turned around. I need to wait for that to get a little closer. And then we're gonna go back in time before this guy's death! Oh my god! It's a double! Okay, this is cool. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? Even further? But how? Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I've never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Oh, wow. I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Let's go. Ghost trick. We're at Temsick Park. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it just be a coincidence? And we got an APB on her just a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what, should I report to Inspector Cabanella? So typically we start at where the victim's body was. But this time we're teleporting back to where they were. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency. I think I better call this in. Poor Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. What's the matter? Alright, fine. Alright. This is Point X. Idiot! Yes, sir, I'll go get her. Okay, so he's gonna get in his van. He's gonna start driving. Now, I think it's a pretty dumb idea to drive a van that has half of its walls and doors missing. Just like, you really want all of this stuff covered up, because if you were to get in an accident, you would fly out the side. You know what I'm saying? It can't be good for the aerodynamics either. I mean, wasting gas. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. Oh, that's the guy. He's such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Oh, it's this guy who's listening in. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. That's okay, that's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. I can't hear very well. And then he gets electrocuted. And then he passes out. And then he rams into the window of the chicken kitchen. Okay. This is the fate that we are trying to avert. Van driver's a detective. Looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash, I remember hearing it before. Yeah, just like 3 seconds ago. He burned up the ladybug. Oh, that was the chicken was bugged. And then the guy was like, I can't hear very well. Tried to adjust his headset and then got electrocuted. So we might actually start here. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. That's why the detective passed out. Bingo. Now let's stop it from happening. Alright. Trick time. Well, so much for that. Oh, that's interesting. We are where the body was, but the body was on the van, and the van was here. Interesting. Okay, there's a flashing light that we can turn on. And we can also recline the seat. Let's try the light. Okay. Oh, reclining the seat's gonna just help us move. Maybe? Well, this is kind of just where we are. Maybe we wait. Oh. The binoculars are a node. And then he's gonna have this conversation. I don't quite know how to do a whole lot from here. We could try erasing the seat. Right, we interrupt the call with Cabanela. Okay. We could recline the seat now. That flips the binoculars up. Then if we raise the seat, the binoculars are here on the seat. I don't really know what that does for us, but definitely a thing. One more time with the light. Okay. So he uses the phone instead. He's talking to Cabanela, probably. We missed our chance. We're supposed to, like... Alright. And then we can't do anything during this scene. Oh, can we? A game of chicken. We can get to the light. We could turn the light off. There's binoculars there, and we can recline the seat. What do you think you're doing? Oh, I just thought I'd better do something. Hurry up and put the seat back up. I can't, it's too heavy. Well. I really hacked it, didn't I? Yep, okay. My bad. Well, there isn't really much I can do once the van is moving. Okay. Let's go from the top. Okay. So I want to see if I can follow him to the phone. So he's going to toss his binoculars in here. And then we have this weird thing we can do with the binoculars. And that opens the thing, but doesn't really do much beyond that. I can activate this here. Now, is he carrying anything? What if we got in the binoculars right now? Does he pick up the binoculars? Yes, he sees the binoculars. What are these doing here? He picks them up, and now we're gonna go over to the phone. Now we have to be part of this phone call. Sick. Now we go to the phone. Detective Ringe, this is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you? All right, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick. Sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would. You got it! Wow, that waitress was an undercover agent. And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious, too. Oh yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know. No, I don't know. Anyway, did you hear what I heard? About the listening device? We have to do something about that bug. So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? I think there's not much we can do once the van gets going. We just have to either prevent her from putting the bug on in the first place, or prevent the bug from getting burned. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh? Or as most people would say, the kitchen. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Alright. What do we got in here? A switch. A t-shirt that I can scrunch and stretch. That's about it. I think this is just movement. What does the switch do? Can't seem to raise the switch, it won't budge. Must be stuck. If it were raised, I could lower it. Okay, so it's a one-way switch. Let's try the t-shirt. That's gonna move. Could rock the kettle. There's the chef's hat. What happens if we rock the kettle? Nothing. Look what she's doing. You think that could be? She's probably planting the ladybug. It's this waitress's meddling that starts off the chain of events. Got it. No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. Shut up. The ladybug isn't a thing we can interact with. I'm staying in the chef's hat for right now. It's smoky in here. Ah, she's gonna do something with the switch. She's gonna start the fan. It's stuck, so she's gonna unstick it. Turns on the fans. You probably should have had the fans on the whole time while you're roasting that chicken over there, but, you know. We could turn it off. Okay, so we made it smoky in here again. That's something. Ah, the chef has moved, and now there's a pedal that we can operate. That turns the chicken around. We can't make it... We're a little stranded for a hot second. Chef's hat comes down. I'm trying to think. If we do both of these at the same time. I don't know what the kettle's supposed to do. Cop moment. True. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around on it yesterday. How about thinking it might be broken? Really isn't broken, it's just us ghosts. So she's gonna go get distracted for a moment. Chef's hat's gonna tip down. I'm gonna spin the thing. I still don't know what to do with the kettle. I don't think there's any way I could ever make it to the left pedal right now. And the kettle doesn't really seem to be doing a whole lot. Then she just comes back. Now there's a second chicken on there. Oh, I can swap the bugged chicken with the not bugged chicken. Ooh. Okay. I need to wait for the hat to tip. No! Yeah, I think we hecked it. Alright, let's try that again from the checkpoint. Need to turn off vents first. Oh, does that cause the hat to tip more often? I'm not sure. Let's start by doing this. That gives us access to the right side of the kitchen. Oh, she gets distracted with the vents. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's up. So there's that, and it's now smoky. So we should have an opportunity. Hopefully the chef's hat does the tip. Now we get down here. She's gonna get distracted with the smoky smoke. While she does that, we swap the chickens. And we can't get out of here till we get another hat tip. And now it just teleports us to there. All set. Now she takes the other one. There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it. La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you. La la la. And he just hears the chef's song. Fate averted. Sick. We saved both the driver's life. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. I'm just gonna leave that there for a second. Alright. I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter the circumstances. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case. And I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. I guess I should. Let's go back to the new present first. Sure. Okay, but that van guy is going to try and get her away from here. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask the questions that were still consuming me. Okay, so now Lynn has returned to the world of the living. There's a telephone here. So we can just dial, and this is a free telephone, so we can just get to the chicken kitchen. The main part. The chicken kitchen, but not the kitchen of the chicken kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Till I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. And she's eating chicken. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. Golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Till she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Well, I could ring the bell 3 times. And then she probably assumes it's them who asked for the water. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. So, how'd it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? No, stay right there. Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. He's right, sheesh. Alright, so we're back. We'll get back to the menu board. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy, or missile. I thought the ones that I saved were supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, Detective. How many Lynn saves this now? I think this is the 4th one? Maybe 5th, depending on how you count. Because there's the very, very first one. And then she runs away like 5 meters and gets shot again. And then you drop the wrecking ball. So that's 2 in the first scene. Then there's... Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. There were 2 in the first scene. Then you go to the apartment. You do the whole apartment thing. And then she dies in the basement to the Rube Goldberg machine. And then there's this one. So that's 4. That's 4. Pretty sure that's 4. Alright. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side and I understand. But there's an APB out on you. Can you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly. No can do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh, that's right. A little lady, Camilla. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching the restaurant. Now, can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Can neither confirm nor deny. Inspector Cabanel is worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? She's just eating chicken. I'm gonna talk to Lynn. So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great. But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was dead just a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. Wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. Okay. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you. I thought you would. Alright, question time. Talk about Jowd. What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a co-worker. Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. All right. Action mysteries of yesteryear. On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared, I thought I was gonna die. And then... he appeared, Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to, I was standing on my feet. You alright now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? I'm a pig. What? Yeah. So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right, he was my ideal of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. I mean, here's what's breaking me out of immersion in this game. The detective shot and killed their own wife, and everyone is treating this as unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Am I getting too dark? I just feel like... you know, right? And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Alright. Point X. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. They said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. The nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though. That's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in the deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? Kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a very long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Cabanel, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. Favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Inspector Cabanel and Detective Jowd were good friends. I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division on the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always very particular about the thorough investigation of the crime scene. Inspector Cabanela, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the division in those days. But Inspector Cabanela is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. Now he distances himself from field work. He's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. So that's how he became the head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me. Jesus! That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Camilla. Sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yeah, that just about sums it up. Doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger a crisis, the more the girl's gotta eat. True. Maybe he was looking to have a real Inspector Gadget to work with. I see. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla, and that music box, too. Music box! Right. We did that. That box was a present from Detective Jowd. Okay. Detective Jowd? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know, I can't open it. That's a shame. Cecile, did I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I don't remember. I've tried and tried, I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. How hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. Alright. And she finishes the chicken. Oh, that was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. The case you say you're looking into. Is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. What are you talking about? Sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, you know, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? Set for 11 p.m.? What did you say? It's gonna happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. Going to go see him, then. Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Cecile, get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Did you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Cecile. You have to save Detective Jowd. Alright. At least I got chicken. Alright, so it is ad time. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow. It's about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. It's not. Anyway, save point, add. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna switch to some music porting, I think. From this game. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna be doing some fun music porting. So let me give this a save state. This is chapter 8. And I will see you all shortly.